The Uncanny Archives, Volume 3, The Static Whisper Act. 1. The Perfect Reception. Technology was supposed to make us feel safe. We installed cameras to watch our doors. We installed monitors to watch our children. We turned our homes into digital fortresses. But every fortress has a flaw. Meet David and Claire. They just moved into a beautiful, renovated Victorian in the suburbs. High ceilings, original wood, and a state-of-the-art nursery for their 6-month-old son, Leo. Because they were protective parents, they bought the best monitor on the market, high-definition video, night vision, and a 2-way audio bridge. It was supposed to be their third eye. The first week was peaceful. But on the 8th night, at 3:14 a.m., Claire woke up to a sound coming from the receiver on her nightstand. It wasn't Leo crying. It was static, deep, rhythmic static. And then, beneath the noise, a voice. "He has your eyes, Claire, but he has his father's temper. Does David know about the hidden bank account yet?" Act 2. The Breach. Claire froze. Her heart felt like it was trying to exit her chest. She looked at David, sleeping soundly next to her. She looked at the screen. The nursery was dark. Leo was sleeping perfectly. The room was empty. She convinced herself it was signal bleed, a neighbor's baby monitor crossing frequencies, a glitch in the software. But the next night, it happened again. "David, don't go to the basement tomorrow. You won't like what you find behind the furnace." This time, David heard it too. He bolted out of bed, grabbed a baseball bat, and sprinted to the nursery. He burst through the door, flipped the light switch. Nothing. Just the smell of old dust and the sound of Leo's soft breathing.
They called the security company. The technician checked the encrypted line. "It's impossible," he said. "This is a closed-loop system. Nobody can hack this without a physical connection to your router." Act 3. The Physical Connection. The paranoia began to rot their marriage. David suspected Claire was playing a sick prank. Claire suspected David was losing his mind. On the 10th night, the voice changed. It wasn't whispering secrets anymore. It was singing. A low, distorted lullaby that Claire's own mother used to sing to her, a song she had never told David about. David didn't run to the nursery this time. He grabbed his laptop. He ran a diagnostic on the monitor's data usage. He found something that made his blood turn to ice. The audio wasn't being transmitted from a neighbor. The signal was originating from inside the walls. Specifically, the crawl space behind the nursery closet. David took a crowbar to the drywall. He ripped through the plaster, the dust choking him. Behind the insulation, nestled between the studs, he found it. A small, professional-grade microphone wired directly into their nursery unit. And next to it, a small, stained mattress, a pile of empty food wrappers, and a notebook. Act 4. The Third Parent. David opened the notebook. It contained 300 pages of their lives. What they ate for breakfast, what they argued about in the kitchen, the passwords to their emails, the exact time Leo fell asleep. It was a manual on how to be them. The last entry was dated that morning. It said, "They found the wire. It's time to step out of the shadows and say hello to my son." David heard a scream from the nursery. He ran. He found Claire on the floor, unconscious. The window was open.
The crib was empty.
The glitch wasn't a ghost. It wasn't a hacker in another country. It was the previous owner's son, a man who had been living in the dead space of the Victorian house for 6 months, watching them through the digital eyes they had installed for their own safety. They found Leo 2 days later in a cabin 3 miles away. The man was holding him, feeding him, humming that same lullaby. He didn't fight the police. He just looked at them and said, "I wasn't kidnapping him. I was just waiting for my turn to be the father."